Hi everyone, I'm Chyill and welcome back to another Battlerite video. Today's video is my Croak gameplay guide, and in this video I'll try to commentate while I play as Croak for maybe about 2 games to sort of give you guys an idea of my thought process when I play with Croak. A couple of weeks ago I released my full Croak guide that I worked on with Tuni, and so this video today is sort of a supporting video to that full guide where I'll play and commentate at the same time. Once again, I'd like to reiterate that I'm certainly not a very high level player, and so my game sense and mechanics aren't exactly the greatest, but even so I think doing such a video would be interesting because beginner players can learn from this and better players can tell me what I'm doing wrong and so on. So yeah, with all that being said, let's just get straight into the games. Okay, there we go, first match, and it seems like we're on Dragon Garden Day. Which is good because I think Croak excels in areas where there's a little bit more space. Actually, well, I think he's kind of okay in both types of games, where like in Ormond Temple where it's like a little bit more cramped, and even in large spaces it's kind of alright as well because it gives him a little bit more space to maneuver, seeing that he cannot really sort of duel that well basically. So as you guys can see, like in the full Croak guide, this was the build that sort of Tuni was recommending for 3 vs 3. But in this case, there's like no support at all on the enemy team, so we're gonna expect like quite a lot of damage to come out from the enemy team. I'm actually tempted to swap out these 3 Battlerite for a little bit more sustain, and I think taking Frog Slice might be good for the increased range. Actually no, Frog Frenzy, considering that there are 2 melees. And swapping out Noxious Reaction for Frog Slice, I think. Reason for this is Frog Frenzy lets me duel with the 2 melees a little bit better. Frog Slice gives me a little bit more escape in case things get hairy, and sustain just to help my support a little bit, so that he doesn't have to heal me as much basically. So that's the reason for changing out almost the entire build. But it is entirely okay to do that because it really just depends on what you're facing up against in the game, of course. So now just sort of, there's no support. Usually I try to start on the support, but there's no support, so we'll just sort of try to go on the Iva immediately because she started out frozen and it paid off, you know. That's what happens when you focus fire a single person. Gonna try to go for this Bako. Get a little bit of a sustain going on. He's gonna try to run away. Gonna go for the stun. Unfortunately, I missed it. He was just a little out of range. Because I did enable my R there to sort of try to do more damage. Gonna go for this Jamila now. Oh, unfortunately, I did counter. Proc her counter. But there we go. Doesn't matter anyways. We definitely managed to like find a really golden opportunity. Take down that Iva. Before she could even fly away, she already had like, I don't know, 10% health or less. So yeah, that was perfect, I think. Really nice play there by Alicia, setting it up. And yeah. So as usual, you know, as Croak, just as like with Jamila or like Croak, you're kind of just looking for opportunities to go in, do a lot of damage, get out, kind of thing. So I'm just gonna wait here, see if I can find an opportunity to go in. Let's see if we got the freeze again. Nice, got the freeze again. I did miss the 20 damage, unfortunately. Although I am... Oh, he actually managed to purge my... Oh, that's not good. I got punished for that. Because I saw Bako had the shield, I actually thought for a while that the Bako was my Ulrich. Because it's really hard to actually see the difference between Ulrich and Bako. And so yeah, that was actually my mistake. I tunneled vision the Iva so much. I thought I was going in with my Ulrich, but as it turns out, it was me alone. And when Jamila came back, it was just too much damage for me to handle. And so, rip. It's okay, a little bit unfortunate. You do have to watch out when, as Croak, even though you are quite mobile, you are still susceptible to taking a lot of damage if you're not too careful. And so yeah, I'm getting carried by my teammates a little bit. Hopefully we do better the next round. Do bear with me, as if I don't talk much, it's because I'm trying to focus. I am trying my very best to play while commentate at the same time. The purpose of this is not it's twofold, you know. I get to practice to talk while I play, because that's what I do when I stream, and plus it adds a little bit of tension if I'm doing it live, right? So a little bit of entertainment there as well. So she stopped to cast her rocket. I'm just gonna back off a little bit, peel for my Alicia. I was hoping to get the AWP, but unfortunately we didn't get it. I'm gonna try to in-cap somebody if possible. Oh, our Ulrich got demolished, but thankfully we got the in-cap and the stun off onto Barco. They do have a very good punish lineup, surprisingly. Oh, I actually intended to stun the Jamila. Actually, I didn't expect to. There we go. Just waiting for her to jump back because I knew that she was going to do that. There we go. Gonna go for the in-cap and the stun. There we go. Try to avoid hitting a counter. GG. Yeah, much better. Not like the second round where we just got absolutely destroyed. Yeah, as you can see, if you do make a mistake, this triple DPS lineup, as scary as I wouldn't say as scary, but like, you know, there's no support and all that, you might feel like, hey, this comp seems pretty terrible, but actually if you do make a mistake, they can punish you really, really hard for it. And so you do have to be careful, and that's why I went, you know, and changed all those Battlerites to all the more survivally Battlerites, and hopefully it did pay off. I mean, we weren't really in like those clutch situations where we had like 1 health remaining, this kind of thing, where those Battlerites would have made that difference. But nevertheless, it still helps, I think. And as you can see, like in the last match, our Ulrich did go down, and so we are entirely self-reliant on our self-sustain. And yeah, definitely very important in some games. So that was the first match, and so let's just quickly move on to our second match, shall we? Okay, and second match, and it seems like we are on a Ras day. Pretty okay map, and it seems like we're up against 2 range and support. Alright, that's pretty alright to me. I think we can go with the full Tuni build here probably. Maybe make a little bit of changes, but we can probably go for the all the offensive rights that we wanted to go for in this matchup, I think. Hopefully the players connect. There we go. All players are connected. Awesome. And I think Lethal Toxins, Triple Strike, I really like them. I'm not sure if I really need Noxious Reaction here. Frog Size could be good. Frog Frenzy. Even though we're not really up against a lot of melees, but I like the amount of pressure that it puts out. So I think something like that's probably good. Let's try to go for this, and hopefully we don't die. So yeah, just made out a little bit of switching out a little bit, because let's say like if I can catch the Jade or Ashka without any of their mobility abilities left, my R is going to do a lot of damage. Or like even for Ulrich, if I can catch him without his spacebar, I can do a lot of damage with my R as well. And that's why I'd like to take Frog Frenzy basically. So let's go. I'm gonna try to go onto the Ulrich to start off. There you go. He managed to apply favor. Luckily for him. I thought he actually didn't get to use favor, because if he didn't have the favor, that means that he
Your team won the orb.
Oh, that was a long stun. So this guy used up all his mobility. He jumped in and he eat me, so this guy has nothing left. That's why I'm gonna go for him immediately. I'm gonna in-cap this guy immediately to try to set up for some burst. There we go. Oh, I was about to spacebar, but I couldn't spacebar in time. There we go. I in-cap him. Set up for the burst damage, and ooh, his life went from 80% to 0 just like that. And that's how you can set up for combos as Croak with his Deceit. As you saw there earlier when Ulrich Art, the other enemy Ulrich, I was sort of waiting with my deceit at the bottom, and the moment he landed, that's when I in-cap, and we just set up for huge damage combos just like that. So yeah, and just now when Ashka spaced in and then he eat me, that means he had nothing else, right? Because those are all of his mobility and survival abilities. So that's why I immediately went for the Ashka. I'm gonna try to... oh! Jade. She used her spacebar a little too fast there. I'm gonna try to look out for where I can jump in. There we go. And oh, I didn't have enough time left on my spacebar. And because Ulrich couldn't get to shield onto an ally, he doesn't have his reset space. So there he goes as well. There we go. And finish off Ashka. Lovely. It's really one-sided, unfortunately. I think the Jade and the Ashka are like pretty new, considering how they waste their cooldowns unnecessarily. For Ulrich, it wasn't really much he could do there in the corner. He didn't have any allies to space to, and that's what happens. Because his spacebar is actually like not very long range at all, unless he have energy for EX space, which I think he didn't have. So yeah, that's how we managed to punish, look for all these openings and punish basically. And I think that's what Croak is really good with Ulrich for. You can really look for all the openings, I would say. So I'm gonna try to go for the Ashka, pressure the Ashka a little bit. See if he jumps away. He did jump away. There we go. I'm gonna duel with this Jade a little bit, try to force the jump. Alright. Ah, shit. I attacked a little too early, didn't I? So I couldn't see, but at least... there we go. With the triple strike, that allowed me to take the AWP. Without the triple strike, I would have probably lost the AWP since it would have 2 HP left. So that's another good reason for taking the triple strike Battlerite. I can't see. He ran this way. He basically cornered himself, which is I think the last thing you want to do as a no rig, because you sort of limit your options and you need to shift space out if that happens. So yeah, pretty good 3 rounds, pretty quick 3 rounds as well. But hopefully it demonstrates to you what you could be doing as Croak. You know, you want to get in there, you want to pressure the enemy. You want to be able to set up combos, you know, with the in-cap, set up with your stuns, even if you can't in-cap. And yeah, just deal those true damage, you know, find opportunities to jump in, as we did there. And yeah, so that's about it for the Croak gameplay guide. I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. I know it's pretty quick. Both games were pretty one-sided, but that's to be expected when you have Devilish in your team. He is one of the best players in Asia region. And yeah, I just happened to be playing with him while I was recording, and so that's why. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I should be back from my trip by the time this video is up and you guys are watching it. So hopefully I can go back to my regular streaming schedule and posting schedule for my YouTube videos, and it won't just be gameplay guides and gameplay guides and gameplay guides. So I hope you guys understand that. Hope you guys learned a thing or two about Croak. And if you guys are unsure about anything, just go watch the full guide once again. The guide is pretty long. It was scripted by Tuni, so do check his Twitch out, twitch.tv/Tuni. And also, if you guys like to watch me play Battlerite live, twitch.tv/Chyill is the place to go for. And yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Keep gaming, stay chill, and I'll see you guys in the next one.